Appleworks. Relax, will you?
Relax with Rex and Emma Kelly.
Hello, Afflewax. Now, I made a lot of mistakes yesterday, but of course, one of the bigger ones was I went up rather than down. So that's fixed. That's fixed. And also, you'll be very pleased to know those of you who hate the new Knoll system. I did have now I've got a bit more space on the table. I've had a clear out of the larger pieces, so it's that feels more acceptable, at least to my eye. I mean, it was voted for. I can say no more. Right then, there's no Knoll, is there today? No, of course there isn't, because I did it yesterday. Okay. We're starting with the Google Eyes today. Oh, hang on, it's one of these things. Let me just get my head around it. It's that, like that. And then that, and that. Yeah, all right. I'm just going to get this sorted out. I mean, that's not helpful. That's not helpful. I think it's an 8. Really? Yes, it is. Okay. I don't understand why they've done that. And then that. So that's still apart, look, and then a 4. And then let me just get the second one up so it's tethered down. Let's just tether that in, and then I'm happy. Right, okay. Okay, we start with the Google Eyes. Jim Byrne. Hello to you, fella. He says, well, oh my, gooseness. She's back, and what a banger of a start to 2023. You are so compelling and creative, Emma. It's almost as if you'd rehearsed the show to a T and then thought, you know what? I'm just going to let the script pages fall where they may. You've invented a whole new genre for the YouTubers. Slow-mo you don't. Brilliant. Thank you for my card and fantastic patch. I'm off to find my old scout blanket to sew it onto. Happy New Year and all the opening show applause. Yes, I'll take it. All the opening show applause. First night. It's first night. It was first night yesterday. I mean, where are my flowers? I mean, please. What's wrong with you? Where are my good luck cards? Please. Please. And none of you in the business? No. It's only you idiot. TVZ. A 1, 2, 3. A 1, 2, 3. She says, what happened to the sound? The mic was on the floor. Of course it was. Yeah, I mean, come on. Come on. Come on, you know, come on. Of course it was on the floor. Of course it was. I'm not happy about that gappage. Oh, that's better. I find with the rare occasions I've done FLEGO, I find that if you're not doing all the pressage, really, like you've got to be on it like a hawk, then you will have horrible problems later, like horrible problems. I mean, I don't need to remind you of that first FLEGO. Oh God, don't even. It was just horrific, wasn't it? It was horrific. Okay, that. It's going there. Yeah. Susan Barrett. By the way, I had a quick scour and nobody has given me an answer vis-a-vis the minifigs. I leaned a yes or a no as to whether or not I start doing a minifig a day. Okay? Otherwise we have to wait for them all right at the very end. And I suspect that nobody wants that. I suspect you'd like a minifig a day, but you know, there are rules and regulations here, and I must abide by them. TVZ said, it sort of feels like the loyalty card should go to someone who seriously bangs or gives serious bang for their buck on a regular basis. I reckon there'd be plenty of contenders. That's I mean, I would say that's borderline slander. Are you saying that you think that there are Afawaks who visit houses of ill repute on a regular basis? Is that what you're saying? Because I think that might be slanderous, madam. Lady Wang's house of ill repute. Da 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 da. Loyalty card. Ba 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 bum bum. I mean, that's the gift that keeps on giving, isn't it? Do you know what? That's so good. It might have to just be stuck up on the wall forever, so that we can always get it down and look at it. We thought I remembered. It's happy birthday, Ray. Tiles and Firkling. We're off to a good start, eh? Yep, we are off to a good start. We are off. We're off to a very good start. A very good start indeed. A very good start indeed. Now then, is that a 3? Or is it a 4? That's a 6. Let's start at the other end so we don't get it wrong. We'll be going off to the Twitter eye shortly. Attend. Attend, please. Attend. Thank you for attending. Attend, please. Attend. And attend. Right. Twitter eyes. Can I just say, do you remember back in the day when Bev Bratton suggested that we alternate the Google Eyes and the Twitter Eyes? And I think that was that's one of the better changes we made, is it not? That feels like a lovely segue into let's remember some of the good changes that we made here at the RWB. Please continue. I'll take your suggestions. Go, Woodcock! Says no. Far too many big bits in the knowling tree. All the screams. Well, yes, I agree with you, but I've cleared it out now. The only reason that happened yesterday was simply because the knoll was massive. It was mahoosive, and in normal, like when we're back to Lego, in normal circumstances, we won't have that problem. So don't worry, those of you who are again the plate of pleasure again it, because it won't be nearly as clustered. So you know, I think we'll be okay. I think we'll get through this. People who love the knolls, I think we'll get through this. I mean, it's very hard to see what's going on here. Hang on. What's that in a 6? Yes. And then there's some sort of magic voodoo occurring on the next layer. That. What on earth is that now? Dear, that's a worry. I haven't got one. That's a worry. That's a worry. Missing piece. Missing piece alert. Yes, I'm missing a piece. Oh, crumbs alive. I'm missing a piece. Okay, well, this is going to cause some sort of horrible ructions. But I'm afraid I'm going to have to introduce a piece of actual Lego to the set. Brace, 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 brace. Brace, brace. Brace, everybody. Excuse me while I go off camera. Going off camera to fetch the piece that I haven't got, that I haven't got. Going off camera to get the piece that I haven't got. Going off camera to find the piece that I haven't got, that I haven't got. Where the hecking who is it? Where are the pieces? Where are the pieces? There they are. Thank you. I've got the piece that we haven't got. I've got the piece we haven't got. I've got the piece. I've got the piece. I've got the piece we haven't got. Thank you. Thankfully, it's only a grey corner. It's nothing fancy. Oh, I've again, when I've done these things before, you find the piece that you didn't have further down the line. But you know, there's no flipping way I'm opening all the rest of the bags in order to find that. So, good grief, that's unbelievable. In a strange twist of fate, this is a piece of FLEGO. What? What are the chances? What are the chances of finding a piece of FLEGO in my Lego? What? That's actual voodoo. What? Oh, do you know what that is? That's the Lego gods smiling down upon me. Thank you, Lego gods. Thank you. Thank you, Lego gods. You see, the Lego gods knew it was there, and I did not know it was there. And they've decided in their wisdom to lead me to the piece of FLEGO, probably the one piece of FLEGO that was in my pot, so that it could be released back into the wild. Thank you, Lego gods. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Interesting scenarios going on here. Gail Adcock, sorry, I didn't read all of your message, says this must be rectified. Niblets only, right, Jackie? Hashtag justice for Niblets. I mean, are you satisfied with that? I mean, I'm pretty happy with that. I mean, okay, these bits probably shouldn't be in there, but I think that's an okay tray now. One ray or another, I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna get you. One ray or another, I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna get you. I'll get you. Oh, hang on a minute. What's going on here? Oh, this is. Hang on, right. One. Ooh, what? One. 2. It's. I've got brown blindness there. That. Then that. Oh, okay. It's that. Then that. Then this. And this. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm going to ignore that because it says the other way around. But if you do it this way around, then it's actually tethered together. Okay, right. So we've got that. In the instructions, they wanted you to put that there, which wouldn't have connected the 2 bits, which is just idiotic. It says, right, me old... He's come to see his old mum. Says, all right, me old mum, come on now, you've had a good do. Stop playing for time. Let's get you in a home. He wants my decorative plates, Beryl.
That's what's going on here. Don't think I don't know. You bad boy. I've told you you'll get those decorative plates when I'm in the ground, and you're not getting them before.
Sharon Renzulli, Sharon Renzulli, Sharon Renzulli, Sharon Renzulli, Sharon Renzulli, Sharon Renzulli. Says, yo, the haunted table is cursed. You must hold an exorcism and clean the whole shed. Spirits are working against you. Forget the slow-mo. Remove the hex. Yeah. Tin four. Yes, I should get some sage and waft it. Do you think? Waft some sage. Now, what's that there then? I think that's that. Okay. Now we get some gold. Gold, indestructible, I believe you are gold. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Get down. Oh Lord! You said, oh crumbs. That's me being cack-handed. That's me being absolute cackaloop, right? That's there. That's sort of yeah. It's down now. Get on. Thank you. Right. Yeah. Okay. Then 2 of these. Yes, I'll wave some sage around. I'll burn some sage and waft it through the haunted table. That should fix it. So that's, oh, I see. Oh, okay. Oh, we're making 2 of these. Oh, how annoying. I've only just seen we're making 2 of them. Voila. And sort of like a love seat, a little love seat, I think. And that's going there. So now we'll make another one of those. Okay. Bread of heaven, feed me now and evermore, evermore. Feed me now and evermore. Ooh. Ooh. Yep. Sandra Nash. It says, Happy New Year, everybody. I got a Defender for Christmas and spent a very happy few days tag team building it with my twins. Lovely. Now planning our next build for my birthday. Result. Okay. Scrub down. I'm expecting Jackie Swan to be a raging fury today, but we'll see. We'll see. I might be wrong. We'll see. We'll see what she has to say. She says, Felicia is back. Hurrah. Oh, here we go. But what is this tipping it all out horror? What an insult. I cannot watch it, she screams. I mean, we knew this was going to happen. You were warned, people who voted for this. You were warned. Schism incoming. You were warned about this. But you voted for it anyway. I think you just have to accept, Jackie Swan, that there are certain elements among the Afawat gang who just love a little bit of disruption. They just love it. But I think we'll get used to it. I think it's going to be okay. It'll be okay. Lynn's green socks hanging on the wall. Lynn's green socks hanging on the wall. And if Lynn's green socks should accidentally fall, there'll be Lynn's green socks hanging on the wall. She says, now that FLEGO has appeared, now that FLEGO has appeared on RWB, I think it's maybe okay to request advice on a project. I started a bit of an epic FLEGO build a couple of years ago, Celtic Park. For some reason that I can't remember, I had to stop the build at some point. Now, it says 1 of 2. And there's no 2, so we'll have to wait till we get to it. It's not threaded. It happens. This happens occasionally, does it not? If you knew Susie like I know Susie, oh, what a gal, none so classy as this fair lassie, Susan Barrett. Oh, I've gone wrong. Uh-oh. I've gone wrong. I've gone wrong. Come on, Brian. Yeah, oh, crumbs. That one doesn't want to come off, does it? Flippin' heck. You're doing really well. No, it's not. It's not you. It's the FLEGO. It's not you. It's the FLEGO, Brian. Don't worry. Susan Barrett says, the loyalty card is hilarious. Yes, it is. Yes. It is. It makes me wonder whether we should have some sort of RWB loyalty card, but I'm trying to think what you'd get at the end of it. Or what you would have to do in order to fill it up. I mean, you'd have to be in my presence to get it stamped. Maybe we could have one for people who've been to Legoland. RWB day trip. Or something. I mean, we'll think of something. Oops. Roger Maybank's so fine, oh fine. Roger Maybank's all fine. It says, I did get some Lego for Christmas. Unfortunately, two of kits, Senna McLaren and City Camper, I already have. So I have given these away for others to enjoy and keep. It must be pointed out, Mr. Claw bought a rare Lego kit but sent it to me to build first. Such a kind gesture, honestly. I mean, he's a darling, isn't he? He's a good one, that Mr. Claw. He's a cracker. Mind you, all the Afflewax are crackers. This is the joy of this gang. We have somehow managed to amass a group of absolute smashers. Jackie Swan says, love the loyalty card. How very apt. Hashtag happy endings. Love that bit. Old Swanny Swan. Ooh, now look, what's this? Some sort of occasional table, but I mean, that's very thin for an occasional table, isn't it? What's going on here? I'm not sure what's going on here, if I'm being brutally honest. Perchance all will come. All will be revealed. What's going on top of there? Oh look, these. Oh, whoops. Whoopsie. Is it these? It says purple. Oh, no, it's not. It's these. It's these. No, that doesn't work. Not these. It's not those. I think it's these. It's these. Okay. that is going here. What do we think that is? Some lotus flowers or something? Lynn's, oh, here comes the second part of Lynn's green socks. At this point, I confess to being an idiot. I didn't note the point I had reached in the instruction book. There are lots of similar layers, green and white, and repeat, basically. How do I restart? Do I need to demolish and begin again? Help! Help! Well, I think with these things, if it's something you can live with, then live with it. If it's something that you think about every time you look at it, then obviously you're going to have to fix it, which may necessitate a rebuild, I'm afraid. But it depends how far back the mistake is. What does Mr. Claw say?
Mr. Claw, the clouds are misty. He says, try and find roughly where you might be and work backwards in the instructions to look for a convenient and more obvious change in things, e.g., where all the green goes away, and try to reset back to that point.
This is good advice. This is good advice. Oh, look. Some sexy curtains have entered the fray. Jackie Swan. Starting the year as you mean to go on. No Pearson, filmed in slow-mo, and what the actual happened to the sound. Hashtag dear oh dear oh dear. Hashtag incident. I mean, the snitching is off the scale here. Off the actual scale. I can only thank the Lord that I think our Lord and Master wasn't with us yesterday, so I've got away with that one. Ha ha! In your face, snitchers! In your actual face, in your actual face, snitchers snitching, snitchers snitching, snitchers snitching, in your actual face. Thank you. That'll do, Emma. Ooh. Oh, I see. So that's going comme ça. Comme ça. Yes. And that's... Oh, nice. Nice little detailing. Here, let me show you. Yeah, nice little secret curtained area. Ruth Hayes. What Ruth Hayes? What Ruth Hayes? She's a wonder, Ruth Hayes. She's quietly getting on with the satin ties. Sets the world to rights and it's hardly ever wrong. What Ruth Hayes? I've just realised that. We have a swinging tassel. I won't tell you what I could swing it off. That's frankly none of your business. She's the new Noel. Well, it'll be fine. We'll get used to it. We'll get used to it. Oh look, this is nice. This is a nice little thing that's happening. Yes, and then these things, I think. Yes, nice.
Baby's mousing the sensei, Yanka strawberry, the mooning minwe, the matera, the legu, hewies,
That doesn't want to go on. There it is, it's on now. He says, I mean, the loyalty card is absolutely getting us off. He said getting us off. To an even better start than we could possibly have hoped for. Yes, I have to agree. Absolutely sensational. Absolutely sensational. Look, this is nice. Oh, that's not nice. That one's not happy. Oh, come on. Oh, gosh. There. And we're making another one of those. So that's nice. Jackie Swan. If only we knew what you were going on about. Hashtag where is the mic? I mean, honestly, her snitching is endless. I mean, I would even hasten to say, Jackie Swan, I think, and I don't say this lightly, I think your snitching may be out of control. What do you think about that? What do you think about that? Eh? Old Swano? What do you think about that? She's out of control with her snitching. Completely out of control. Oh, look, this is a fiddlesticks. Come on, please. Thank you. Little Sue. She's got little Sue. She's called Sue. She's little Sue.
Yes, hello, Emma. This does look like a fiddle. Oh dear, this does look like proper fiddlesticks, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm going to try the other, coming at it from the other end. Oh. See if it goes in better if it's on that. Yes, it does actually. Yes, it does. And actually it looks a bit more like a flower when it's on that way.
Emma, I've got a question for you that's of a technical nature.
Oh, go on then, yeah. I'm interested. Yep. Technical nature.
Yes, a technical nature.
Yes, go on then.
Well, you know, yesterday when you realised that you had been filming the first 18 minutes of the build in the slow-mos.
Yes, into slow-mos, yep.
In the complete slow-mos.
Yes, and I swore very loudly.
Yes, I can only imagine at the levels of the swearing.
The air was blue.
Yes. Well, Emma, of course, my question is how the Jiminy Dickens, how the actual Jiminy Dickens, did you fix that? Because when we watched it yesterday, the only slow-mo was for the purple plate of pleasure and the niblets.
Yes, that's all you were aware of.
Yes, that's all I was aware of, Emma. So, how in the Jiminy Dickens did you actually do it?
Well, I'll tell you. I'm going to do that again. So it's stuck down. See, sometimes, sorry, my little Sue, sometimes I don't agree with what the instruction booklet says. That's better, isn't it?
Yes, that's better. Emma, can you please answer the question?
Yes, sorry. Yes, so in iMovie, the movie thing that I used to put the film together, it gave me an option you can speed up, speed up film, you can slow down film, etc., etc. So I used I just clicked it on normal for the bit that I'd filmed in slow-mo, and magically it went back to the 18 minutes that it was, because prior to that it was 1 hour 30 minutes. Can you imagine if I hadn't really realised, and then I had put up a film that was 1 hour and 30 minutes of just me talking in slow-mo. Little Sue. Yeah, right, that'll do. Thank you. For 1 hour and a half, followed by 35 minutes of normal. I mean, you would have thought that I needed to go to a doctor.
It was quite something, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was quite something, yeah.
Anyway, thank you for explaining this to me, because I was puzzled and also had the curiosities about what it actually occurred.
Yes, the curiosities.
Yes, the curiosities. Well, there's about all.
Thank you.
Ruth Hay says, that's what I was thinking. Having said that, I agree that we were able to hear Mother Goose, but I had to put the volume right up. Then 14 minutes in, I was horribly deafened when Mother Goose realised a silly mistake. Happy New Year, FOX! All is well in a little corner of the internet.
Yes, everything. I mean, I think it's only right and proper that I made loads of mistakes on day one back. Don't you? No one answer that. Susan Barrett says, plus I thought I was going deaf, but thank goodness no, the mic was on the floor. Superb start. I've really missed this over the past week and a half or so. Lynn's Green Sock says, I turned it up and nearly hit the ceiling when an ad started at full volume. So sorry. I mean, I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry. Right, off to the D-I-S-C-O. D-I-S-C-O. D. I've gone to the wrong disco. Hang on. C-I-S-C-O. D-I-S-C-O. Thank you. Here we go. Here we go. Lord Nuttington. He's a brick operator. Brick operator. He's a brick operator and he likes to operate bricks. He says, don't worry about it not sitting properly. I can never sit properly after a visit to Lady Wang's. I see what you've done there. Also, he said Wang. Thank you. He said Wang. Oh, this is annoying. Right, let's try that one. Oh, come on. Thank you. Right, that's that there. What's on there? I mean, I think we're making stairs here. I think we can make that assumption. Then a brun here. Hang on, Lord Nut. Oh no, it's not Lord Nutting. It's little. It's me again. Yeah. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute, please. The littlest of Sues.
Dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Yeah, I thought you'd have things to say.
Dear, oh dear, Emma.
Yes, dear, oh dear. Dear, oh dear.
Dear, oh, actual dear. I mean for real, dear, oh dear.
Yes, for real, yep.
Oh dear, Emma. All I can say is, don't worry about the first day of term being a bit, stuttery. I mean, I think I'm being reasonable when I use this word.
Yes, I think that's reasonable. I mean, you could have been far rude.
I could have been far ruder, as we all know. But instead, I will say that it was stuttery. I think that's acceptable.
Yeah, that's acceptable. Yeah, I'll accept it.
Yes, I think we'll all accept it.
Yes, thank you.
Of course, it's been a little while since the last film, so I think it can be forgiven. Onwards and upwards, and all of that jazz. Thank you. Press the better one.
Thank you, little Sue, for being so understanding. Thank you.
Well, I mean, I say stuttery, but please, be careful with Brian Duda.
Yes, there's a picture because I was being a little bit rough with Brian.
You were being a little bit rough with Brian, and I think this is going to be a real challenge for him, actually, Emma. And so you need to tread very, 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 very carefully, please. Very carefully. Have you lost your spot?
Yes, I have actually.
Yeah, just tether in. Okay, you've tethered in. And now please press the button.
Thank you. We've got an exciting thing is about to occur. We've got a sticker. We've got a sticker. Ooh, do we think that's Lady Wang? I said Wang. I said Wang. Look, this is interesting. We're going to straddle. Two tiles with this. We're straddling. I said straddling. We're straddling at Lady Wang's. I said straddling at Lady Wang's. Thank you. Straddling at Lady Wang's. We're straggling at Lady Wang's. We've straddled. We have successfully straddled at Lady Wang's. Thank you. Thank you. Hannah Hay says pure comedy. Claire 1608. There she was, just a walk down the street singing do. She says, youngsters look away indeed. I usually show the end of each build to Lily, 9-year-old. I think as a responsible nana, it's best I don't this time. My minifig has her arms raised in excitement over this excitement. Yes, you do. Yeah. Yeah, there's no stopping you. Ain't no stopping Claire Nipman. She's on the move. She's on the groove. Ain't no stopping Claire Nipman. She's on the move. Got the groove. Oh, look, there's two more going on here. Flippin' heck. This is full on. Oh, no. Oh, no. Guess what? I haven't got a piece again. I'm missing a piece again. That's infuriating. Oh, hang on, no. No, I'm not. Wait. There isn't one there. All right, that's a little bit. Yeah, okay. I'm not missing one. We're fine. Right, now that's a big stair, isn't it? What the heck? Oh, wait. Yes. And yes. Oh, will you look at that? Do you know what? I didn't expect that to be quite so smooth. That was good. That was real good. Oh, I've got to press it down though. Look. Whoopsie. Press this monkey down. Oh. Oh, you know what I could... Where's my banger? Where's my little banger? I said banger. Banger for Lady Wang's. Banger for Lady Wang's. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Hello. Hello, Lego banger. Thank you. Banger for Lady Wang's. I said banger for Lady Wang's. Thank you. Might keep that out. I do believe that concludes the business of the club. Well done, everybody. Well done, everybody. So that is going in there. That's gone in very well. Apart from that bit. That's it. Look, the banger is really coming into its own in Lady Wang's. I feel thrilled about it. Now then, should that be the end of today? 44 minutes. Now let's do this. Then let's do this little bit because it's the same as yesterday. Not the same as yesterday, same as we did at the beginning. Crumbs, stupid brain. What a silly noodle. Yep. Is that in? Yep, that's in there. Then, oh look, sexy curtains. Sexy curtains. Sexy curtains. Sexy curtains. Sexy. Sexy curtains. Sexy curtains. And another one of these, look. Ba-bum-bum. Oh, they only have 2 of these on. Oh, doesn't have all 3. But I'm kind of minded to put all 3 in. And then we'll see what happens later. If we run out of them, then I can steal a couple, can't I? But I bet you. I mean, I'd rather have all 3, wouldn't you? Rather than a balloon that's lost its head. Although I think a lot of people will be losing their heads at Lady Wang's. I said losing their head. I said head at Lady Wang's. I said head at Lady Wang's. Thank you. Thank you, Emma. Thank you. I mean, where's Professor Lego when you need him? For reals. For real. Off to a good start here, don't you think? It's already looking tremendous, even if it is wonky. Ooh, then this. That. Oops. Nice teapot. Nice teapot, look. That's going there. Yep. What just fell over? There's my book. Then, oh crumbs, it's one of these again. These are the bits that I'm not crazy about. That. And how many? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Do you know what? I'm going to finish this bag today. I think that's for the best. Then a 4. We start here. If that is wrong, I'm going to be fuming. Then an 8. Yep. And then another 8. And it should, yes, it finishes 2 in. Okay. But look, we've got this random at the end. It's not tethered to a single thing. Oh, it's going here. So, I mean, just do that, surely. Banger. See, I've got no worries about doing the banging because it's FLEGO, not Lego. Then we want 9 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. Then what? Oh, we're doing some sort of sensational wall now. So 1, 2. So the bottom is that, 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 then a 4, then an 8, and another 8. Okay, now our wall is tethered. Yep, nice. Then, making it a separate one. Okay, so a 6, an 8, and what's that? A 3, a 3, and that, and a 1. I mean, how complicated is that? Totally overcomplicated. And a 4 there, then an 8. Lord above. Yep. Then 1. Then that. Then a 2. And a 3. Oh, thank God it is correct. Thank the Lord. Then that goes on top of there. Yep. And we have a nice tile. Lovely tile. Yep. And another lovely tile. Another lovely tile. Oh, Lady Wang knows her stuff. I said Wang. Then that there. Then what? What is that? 6. I've only got 3. Oh no, maybe not. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got a horrible. Oh no, I haven't. 5, 6. Then that one there. Yep. Then gold. And then this is getting nice now, isn't it? At 52. Can I carry on? I'll go to the hour and then we'll see where we're up to. And then that one there. Depends how fiddly and finickety it gets. Oh, come on. Get on, thank you. And let me look at this. This is nice. This is somewhat delish. Yeah, look, you see, because suddenly it can just be quite quick. And then a 6. And another 6. And then an 8. And a 4. Yep. Then a 4. Oh, hang on, no. What happened there? A 2. A 2. And 2 6s, I think. 6 and 6. And then 1 in. 1. And a 6. And an 8. That's the last of the 8s. So we are getting there. And a 4. Yep, and that goes there. That's gone in nicely. Oh, look. That's a lovely window, isn't it? I like that a lot. Now, 3 and 4 and 6 and 1 and 6, and we're putting these on top of all of those. So I'm just going to tether them down a bit. Sadly not tethered here, but it'll be tethered on the next round up, I suspect. Let me just do this. Yep. Oh, it's not going to be tethered on the next round up. That's crackers. That's crackers to me. And 4, absolutely bonkers. Then, oh no, I've gone too soon. I've gone too soon with that. I was looking at the wrong one. So it's 8 and 4. 4 and 2, and then again completely untethered. We're going to tether in the next. Comme ça. 1. Whoop! Oh no. There you go. Easy find. Easy find, easy find. She's an easy find. So that's on there. There are 3. Now it's tethered down. Yep. And that. And a 4. And that. And do. Comes out. I've got 3 minutes till we get to the hour. And that goes in here. Might give that a bang. Give it a bang at Lady Wang's. Giving it a bang at Lady Wang's. Gosh, you know what? I think I'm not going to get this, but that's fine because I'll finish this off tomorrow and then I'll do the knoll, etc. tomorrow for the next bag. So I think we're all right. Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, this has come on something lovely, hasn't it? Very much enjoy. I think that element is my favourite today. A very good staircase, but we're still on the conch at Lady Wang's. Subscribe, like, tell your pals. Afterwax forever, and I will see you tomorrow.